In the heart of a small Nigerian village named Olorun, nestled between lush green hills and a winding river, lived a young man named Kofi. Known for his boundless curiosity and adventurous spirit, Kofi often found himself exploring the hidden corners of the village and its surrounding forests. One fateful day, Kofi stumbled upon an ancient statue deep within the forest. The statue, covered in moss and vines, stood tall and imposing, with intricate carvings that seemed to tell a story of old. Despite the warnings passed down through generations, Kofi's curiosity got the better of him. Ignoring the tales of curses and misfortune, he reached out and touched the statue. In an instant, a chilling wind swept through the forest, and Kofi felt a strange sensation wash over him. He hurried back to the village, but something was different. The villagers, sensing the change, whispered among themselves. Kofi soon realized that he had lost his manhood, a vital part of his identity and pride. Desperate to reverse the curse, Kofi sought the wisdom of the village elder, Mama Abeni. She told him that the statue was a guardian of the village's ancient magic, and by touching it, he had disrupted the balance. To break the curse, Kofi would need to embark on a perilous journey to the sacred mountain, where he must seek the forgiveness of the spirits and restore the balance. With a heavy heart but unwavering determination, Kofi set out on his quest. Along the way, he faced numerous challenges, from treacherous terrain to cunning tricksters. However, he also found unexpected allies in the form of a wise old tortoise and a brave young girl named Amara, who believed in his cause. As Kofi and Amara reached the sacred mountain, they encountered the spirits who guarded the ancient magic. The spirits, moved by Kofi's sincerity and courage, agreed to lift the curse, but only if he could prove his worth by performing 3 acts of selflessness. Kofi accepted the challenge and, with Amara's help, completed the task. He saved a village from a raging fire, healed a wounded animal, and shared his food with a starving family. Each act of kindness restored a part of his lost manhood, and by the end of his journey, Kofi had not only regained his physical form, but also grown in wisdom and compassion. Returning to Olorun, Kofi was welcomed as a hero. He had learned the true meaning of manhood, not just as a physical attribute, but as a symbol of strength, kindness, and responsibility. The village celebrated his return, and the ancient statue, now cleansed of its curse, stood as a reminder of the power of humility and redemption. Mama Abeni was revered in Olorun for her profound wisdom and deep connection to the ancient traditions of the village. Her knowledge was a blend of ancestral teachings, personal experiences, and an innate understanding of the natural and spiritual world. Here are some key aspects of her wisdom. Mama Abeni believed that nature held the answers to many of life's questions. She often taught that every tree, river, and animal had a spirit and a story to tell. By respecting and listening to nature, one could find guidance and healing. She was a master storyteller, using folktales and parables to impart lesson. Through these stories, she conveyed the importance of virtues like honesty, bravery, and compassion. Each tale was a lesson in disguise, teaching the villagers about the consequences of their actions and the value of good character. Mama Abeni was also known for her extensive knowledge of herbs and natural remedies. She could cure ailments with her potions and poultices, and she often shared her knowledge with those willing to learn. Her healing practices were a blend of physical treatment and spiritual rituals, emphasizing the importance of a balanced mind, body, spirit. As the spiritual leader of the village, Mama Abeni had a deep understanding of the spiritual realm. She could communicate with the spirits and ancestors, seeking their guidance in times of trouble. Her rituals and ceremonies were integral to maintaining the spiritual harmony of the village. Mama Abeni always stressed the importance of community and unity. She believed that the strength of the village lay in its people working together and supporting one another. She often mediated conflicts and encouraged cooperation, teaching that a united community could overcome any challenge. One of her most profound teachings was the wisdom of silence. Mama Abeni often said that true wisdom came from listening more than speaking. She encouraged the villagers to observe, reflect, and understand before acting, teaching that patience and contemplation were key to making wise decisions. Mama Abeni's own life was a testament to resilience. She had faced many hardships, but always emerged stronger. She taught that true strength came from within and that every challenge was an opportunity to grow. Her mantra was that inner strength and resilience were the foundations of a fulfilling life. Mama Abeni's wisdom was a guiding light for Kofi on his journey, helping him understand the deeper meanings of his quest and the true essence of manhood. Her teachings were not just lessons, but a way of life shaped the values and traditions. Oloran. Kofi's journey to the sacred mountain was fraught with numerous challenges that tested his courage, wisdom, and resilience. Here are some of the key obstacles he encountered. As Kofi ventured deeper into the forest, he encountered an area where the trees seemed to come alive. The branches twisted and turned, blocking his path and creating an ever-changing maze. Kofi had to rely on his instincts and the guidance of the wise old tortoise to navigate through this enchanted forest. Along the way, Kofi met a group of mischievous spirits who delighted in playing tricks on travelers. They created illusions and led him astray, causing him to lose his way. Kofi had to use his wits and remain focused to see through their deceptions and stay on the right path. Kofi came across a wide, turbulent river that seemed impossible to cross. The river was known as the River of Doubt, and it fed on the fears and uncertainties of those who tried to cross it. With Amara's encouragement, Kofi found the inner strength to overcome his doubts and build a makeshift raft to navigate the treacherous waters. Reaching the base of the sacred mountain, Kofi faced a series of trials designed to test his character. These trials included climbing steep, rocky paths, enduring harsh weather, and overcoming physical exhaustion. Each step required immense determination and perseverance. At the entrance to the sacred mountain, Kofi encountered a formidable guardian spirit. This spirit challenged him to prove his worthiness through a series of riddles and tests of strength. Kofi had to demonstrate his intelligence, bravery, and humility to gain the guardian's approval. Inside the mountain, Kofi entered a dark cave where he was confronted by visions of his past mistakes and fears. This cave of reflection forced him to confront his inner demons and accept responsibility for his actions. It was a test of his emotional strength and self-awareness. The spirits demanded one final act of selflessness before lifting the curse. Kofi had to sacrifice something precious to him for the greater good. He chose to give up a cherished family heirloom, symbolizing his willingness to put others before himself. This act of selflessness ultimately restored the balance and lifted the curse. Each challenge Kofi faced on his journey was a lesson in itself, teaching him the values of courage, wisdom, resilience, and selflessness. These experiences transformed him, helping him grow into a wiser and more compassionate individual.